Hey HERELUXers, welcome back to another fun and exciting video by HERELUXLIFE. Today on our channel, we'll be telling you about the most expensive and unwanted mansions in the world. But first, make sure you're subscribed to our channel, and if you're not, do it right away to watch our exciting and incredible videos and receive notifications by hitting that bell icon right down there. Number 10, Linwood Hall. It's a 110-room, century-old Gilded Age palace just outside of Philadelphia, designed by Horace Trumbauer in the late 1890s. It cost an estimated $200 million to build in today's dollars. Although it's still relatively in good condition, it could cost up to $40 million to restore the hall and its grounds to their former glory, according to David B. Rowland, president of the Old York Road Historical Society. Despite its state of disrepair, Linwood Hall is still worth millions of dollars. It's on the market for $15.5 million. Number 9, Pedersty Castle. This castle in the Lviv region of Ukraine was built as a leisure home for a high-ranking Polish military commander between 1635 and 1640 by Italian architect Andrea Dell'Acqua. The mansion prospered for years, but in the 19th century, new owners took over and neglected the castle, so that by the end of World War II, it had massively deteriorated. Pedersty Castle had been damaged by fire and flooding over the years. The Lviv Art Gallery Foundation aims to restore the mansion, but a lack of funds seems to have hampered the progress. Number 8, European Castle. These ruins that resemble an ancient European castle sit just outside of Kansas City, Missouri, and are the result of a businessman Robert Schneider's dream. He wanted to build a European-style castle in Missouri. Schneider started building in 1905, but he was killed in a car accident the following year and never saw it finished. His sons took over construction and lived there until the family ran out of money because of several land rights lawsuits surrounding the castle's property. After the youngest brother was forced to leave home in poverty, it was turned into a hotel until 1942 when a fire destroyed it. In the 1970s, Missouri State bought the property and did some restoration work, but the former mansion remains mainly in ruins. Number 7, the Winona Mansion. In Lyndhurst, Virginia, this mansion was built in 1912 by railroad millionaire James H. Dooley, who reportedly made it for his wife. When the couple passed away, the 52-room house was used as a country club for a time. Then, a scientist couple leased the mansion and turned it into a museum while continuing to live there until their deaths. Nobody has lived in the house since 1988. The mansion is occasionally still open to the public for weddings and other events, yet residents have complained that the estate has been mismanaged and that its condition is deteriorating. Number 6, the Mcneil Mansion. It sits along the Delaware River in New Jersey and was built by industrialist Andrew Mcneil in 1890 after he founded a pipe plant and foundry. U.S. Pipe bought the property in 1899 and used it as its headquarters until 1953, after which it was abandoned. In 2016, the city bought the property and approved a redevelopment plan for the mansion that might include a restoration of the Victorian home. Still, the project has since stalled and the family continues to sit empty. Number 5, Halcyon Mansion. In Millbrook, New York, this palace was built as a luxury hotel in 1893 and became part of Bennett College in 1907. The Women's College closed down in 1978. The now decrepit mansion was purchased in 2014 with plans to demolish it and replace it with a park. But in August 2016, the owners reported that the mansion would stay standing for a few years while they untangled property rights issues. Number 4, Swingers Tiki Palace. This Swingers Tiki Palace, as one photographer in Chattanooga, Tennessee dubbed it, was built in 1972 by strip club tycoon Billy Hull to be the ultimate party palace. This unique structure fell into decay after Hull was arrested for tax evasion. The now abandoned mansion is known for its Playboy bunny pool and its dramatic history. The owner got 20 years in prison, and the mansion, including an empty pool, is now home to graffiti. Number 3. The Carlton Island Villa. It's a dilapidated mansion that sits on an island in Cape Vincent, New York, which hasn't been inhabited for over 70 years now. The 11-bedroom mansion was constructed around 1895 for William O. Wyckoff, who made his fortune from the Remington Firearm and Typewriter Company. Around World War II era, contractors went in and removed the interior, doors, and windows. The mansion is now for sale for $495,000, but whoever buys it will undoubtedly need to spend much more than that on repairs and restoration. Number 2. The Via de Vecchi. Also known as the Ghost Mansion of Italy, it was built between 1854 and 1857 to be the home of a count named Felix de Vecchi, head of the Italian National Guard. The home had all the modern amenities, including indoor heating pipes and a sizable pressured fountain. It was home to a mysterious family tragedy. In 1862, the Count killed himself after returning home and finding his wife murdered and his daughter missing. Relatives continued to live at the mansion until World War II, but the estate was left uninhabited by the 1960s. The home's grand piano is said to be played at night by a ghostly entity. Number 1. The Cambusnethan House. Located in Lanarkshire, Scotland, it's one of the last remaining Gothic mansions. The mansion was built in 1819 to replace an early 17th century house that burned down in 1810. In the 1970s, the house was used for mock medieval banquets, but it was further damaged by fire in the 1980s. Cambusnethan House is on Scotland's Buildings at Risk Register at a critical risk level. A group called Friends of Cambusnethan Priory was established in 2014 to save the building from any further deterioration. So that's all for this video. Did you enjoy watching this? Let us know by giving us a big thumbs up. Stay tuned and stay subscribed for more videos like this.